Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
You talking to me?
I'm vengeance.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moon?
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Good day, sir.
Think, Mark! Great Scott! Now let's do this!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 13th episode of Screenshots. If it's your first time meeting us, let me tell you how the show works. What? What happened?
The 13th episode is Friday the 13th.
Oh, holy shit.
I was going to say that.
That's so crazy. That's the 13th episode of Screenshots.
Also our 13th time
It's
trying
shut
to
the
start
hell
this.
up. If it's your first time meeting us, let me tell you the show works. We've each written down 5 words pertaining to the movie we are reviewing. Today it is Free Guy, and if one of us says those words, you will hear this ding, which means that person has to take a shot. For those of you that are familiar with the show, we don't have Johnny today. He's a little under the weather. And so it'll be missed. We won't get made fun of that much, but I think it'll go pretty smooth. But yeah, so I'm going to do his job where he tells us what it's making. And actually right now, because it's a Thursday opening, it made $2.2 million for Thursday, and it's projected to make around $18 million by the end of the weekend. And I mean, like, I don't really know how to like take that because usually things open on Fridays. So I feel like it's gonna make its mark, and we're going spoiler free for about 8 minutes. By the way,
How much did they spend on the movie?
that's a good question. I can look it up.
I think half of it is just because it's a Ryan Reynolds movie, so people are going to go see it.
Who wouldn't want to see
Yeah,
Ryan
that's why I
Reynolds?
went.
Yeah. It was I really liked it. It was
No, it was a good movie.
it was a good movie. Get it a little closer.
I'm gonna guess 158 million.
158 million.
What they spent?
They had a lot of
Or-
like big actors in it. So.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to spoil it. It had wait, everyone guess what the budget was. So you said 150.
158 million.
150, 158. What guess what the budget is?
I've never
What?
done this before.
Guess what the budget is?
I don't know how to make a movie.
No, are you kidding me? Of course you don't.
So I don't know what goes into it. Hang on.
Well, take all right, how much do you think, Amanda?
I don't know. I feel like it's not that much. I'm probably going to say 20 million.
Okay. Jenna.
I'm drawing away. 130 million.
Jenna was the closest.
Really?
100. It says it's between 100 and 125.
Jesus.
So Jenna was the closest.
I know how to make a movie.
Yeah, I
know
guess so.
nothing.
You know how much money to spend on it. It's not surprising though. They did have a lot of good actors, and it looked really good. Like the
Yeah.
effects were really good. And I'm usually never disappointed when it's a Ryan Reynolds movie, but I did walk into this expecting it to be kind of bad.
I did
Really?
too.
Yeah, I expected it not to be that great. I was ready to be disappointed,
Yeah.
but that might have been the reason why I liked it though too. But there was a lot, and I don't want to say too much because spoilers will come eventually.
Wait, you thought it was good because you're expecting it to be bad?
Well,
or it was bad and it was still good?
I'm worried that the reason why I like it is because I thought it was gonna be bad
Oh,
and it
okay.
exceeded my expectations.
Your expectations are down here, and then
Yeah, yeah. It was
or maybe
pretty.
here. We'll go to.
Bring the fucking mic. I need you to eat the mic. Just like that, just like that. But I didn't expect it to be too grand, but I actually really liked it, and I can't wait to get to spoilers because there's some it gets pretty philosophical, and it's very interesting. But what do you guys think?
Good.
Nice. Seriously, what do you think? Did it?
It exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be good though. So
Yeah. What about you, Jen?
I thought it was a really good movie. I was kind of like you. I thought it was gonna be pretty bad, and then I laughed a lot. You saw me gasp.
Yeah, you got into it.
I really did.
Oh, this idiot, by the way, before the movie started,
No.
dumped her popcorn all over the movie theater. Like, she spilled it all, went all over her. She got up and started scooping it out of her
You
seat.
were trying to eat it
and
off
I
the
was trying to
seat,
eat
which
it.
was
No, off your
disgusting.
lap. There's a difference. Off your lap. What'd you think, Amanda?
I don't know. I didn't have any expectations because I didn't even see the trailer or anything, but I just wanted to see it because Ryan Reynolds was in it.
Yeah.
And but it was pretty good. I definitely didn't like it the first 10 minutes. But after that, I was fine.
I wonder if he had like a big part in the writing. Because he wasn't credited for any of the writing, at least as far as I know. I didn't see him credited for it. But I always feel like Ryan Reynolds has a large part in how the story unfolds. He's just a really comedic person.
Yeah.
Didn't he direct it?
No, it was directed by Sean Levy, starring Ryan Reynolds. Where'd you read that?
I thought it was like at the end credit. He was like one of the first things that came up.
No, usually the credits go by if it's when the screen goes black. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, then I don't know. I wasn't looking at it. 'Cause usually when the screen goes black, it's listed by who appears first in the movie.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But yeah, he usually always ends up making his movies pretty good. And I felt like it was just Deadpool that
Yeah.
isn't Deadpool. You know, it's like the
The nice Deadpool.
no, it's like it's like a stepping stone to Deadpool 3, even though it has nothing to do with Deadpool. But there was some Deadpool Easter eggs though.
Was
Yeah.
it really? I did not.
There was one that I saw. There was just one that I saw.
Oh, was it the like his?
Well, this isn't really a spoiler. There's a poster. It just
Yeah,
says Deadpool.
I did
Okay,
see
yeah,
that.
yeah. There's just a
Yes.
poster that says Deadpool. But overall I really
No Green
liked it.
Lantern references.
I didn't see any. Were there?
There probably has to be.
There probably no. I feel like he'd be beating a dead horse by then.
The
'cause
end credit in Deadpool. That was enough.
Yeah. That was funny too. That's it. I was pleased with it. What was your like? Did you? It's hard to say something without spoilers, but I want to go a couple more minutes. We got like 2 more minutes, I'd say.
Wait, do you want to give it a rating?
You want to do it rating now? God, Johnny's not here to give us something
Wait,
stupid.
Do like how many guys that are free?
Yeah, how many NPCs out of 100?
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I got it.
Wait, Jenna called me out on the thing. All right, well,
What do I do if I have the same word?
cross it
Gotcha,
off. It's
cross it
safe
off.
now. Jenna called me out. Go ahead, Jenna, slap me. Yeah, out of 100 NPCs, how many?
All the way.
Holy
All
shit,
the way.
Jenna.
All
Oh
the
my
way.
gosh. Johnny would be
Gotcha.
proud.
Yeah.
Out of how many NPCs out of 100, how would you score this? Rate the movie.
Do an 87.
An
Nice
87.
87.
A nice 87.
Safe.
What about you? It's safe, huh?
We're giving it 80. 80 free guy. Wait,
Eight-
what are we doing?
80 free guy?
85 free.
80 NPCs.
With the
80,
W.
80 sentient computer game characters. What about you, Amanda?
I don't know. I'd probably go like 85.
85?
Mhm.
I'm around the same area. I'm actually gonna give it a 90 NPCs. I think I liked it that much. But we're gonna get into that in the spoilers in 3, 2, 1.
Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music in the late 90s.
He's free.
He's free. He ends up being free. Congratulations.
His character reminded me of Buddy the Elf.
I can see that.
Yes.
Like
Let-
a lot. Like the naive, like,
Mm-hmm.
everything's great.
Bubbly
Yeah.
and just.
Let's do a quick recap of what the whole movie's kind of about, right? For people that don't know, he's a video game character, and his whole story is about figuring out that he is a video game character, and he kind of like falls in love with a real person.
I always thought this would be a great movie. I always thought it'd be like a cool movie to do like the life of just an NPC, but they kind of did that.
In the beginning, they
Yeah.
did it,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it filled that expectation for a movie.
Isn't like the movie like Her? Didn't he fall in
That's
love?
way deeper.
Is
that
it-
is
I've
like-
never seen that movie.
That is
but I
way
thought-
deeper.
I thought of it because like he
Oh
also
my-
falls in love with that computer, and I'm like, is this-
Horrible
is this the
reference.
thing? No?
Great soundtrack that movie has though. But the philosophical things in this movie was like talking about like simulation theory. And remember when he was sitting on the holy shit already?
Said simulation.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead. When he was sitting on the couch with his best friend, and
I
Jesus
love
Christ,
his best friend.
bro.
His best friend was. I want Buddy and Guy's friendship. Like I need that in my life.
When they were sitting on the couch and he and Guy was like, but like, what if none of this was real? And the best friend was like, then it would be okay because I'm here with you and that's all I need. And like that's one of the biggest arguments for simulation theory, where it's like people will complain that, oh well, what if we're in a simulation? Everything means nothing. And other people will be like, no, but look, I don't care. I've lived a long life and I'm happy. It's okay. If none of this means anything, I still have a daughter, a son, a mother, a father. I'm okay with it. So that was very interesting, and it really made you think about that.
Yeah.
It made me uncomfortable. I was like, oh God, I didn't expect the movie to get into that. You know? Oh, I thought you were gonna say something.
I don't think I feel like as deeply as you guys do, so I didn't really notice that.
Yeah,
was
it's
Well,
just
I don't
like,
think I was supposed to. Like, it just because it made me think about how, like when he was falling in love with the girl, like that's in every artificial intelligence movie. It's about some guy or girl falls in love with like a computer. I mean, like, but this time it's more of the computer falling. It's falling. It's I don't know. It was weird. It really it hit me because I was like, oh, this is crazy. Or at the end when what's his name? What's the fuck the boss? Who's the boss?
Antoine.
Antoine. What's the real name of that guy? Who's Free Guy cast? Because he's the director of Thor.
That guy?
Yeah, he's the director of Thor, and he was also in Suicide Squad. His name is Taika Waititi.
Was he in the new Suicide Squad?
No, he
News-
directed it. Oh, he actually
Oh.
was in it. No.
Oh.
He was in Suicide Squad, directed Thor in this movie.
The new Suicide Squad looks like a joke.
It was good. Watch the
I-
other episode. It was
I didn't
good.
like it.
What? This isn't the episode for that. We already talked
Oh,
about it.
sorry.
But look, or when he had the choice to destroy all this life, would you guys destroy life if you knew it wasn't really alive? Like it's artificial. We made it.
If it was the first artificial intelligence, no.
But
You got it.
what do you say?
Artificial intelligence.
Ooh, all right. First actual shot of the game. What are you taking, Tim? What are you taking? Oh boy. But
Yeah.
would you actually you wouldn't kill the first one, but you'd kill others even if they weren't violent?
I mean, I don't know.
What okay,
I'm scared of
how
that
much
shit.
money
Me too.
how much money would someone have to pay you for you to kill innocent
If
people?
it's the first ever and it just started developing itself and there was like a new
Bring it a
discovery,
little closer.
and like if I was the one that discovered it,
Yeah.
incredible amounts of money. Billions.
To kill it?
Yeah.
Really? What if you didn't discover it and it was just in your it was like okay, what if an artificial intelligence thing was in your video game that you created? It's not yours. Would you kill it?
What
Probably
is
not.
floating in
No?
there?
Gold.
Oh.
Like
I
gold
was like,
leaf.
that's disgusting. I don't want to drink that.
No, it's gold.
It's little tiny gold.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
edible gold leaf.
Nice shot, Tim. You
It
It
got
goes on
down
cakes
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just mold.
I was like, ugh. I was like, backwash, gross. You
Nice.
told me that was good,
It
Timmy.
is good.
Cinnamon,
It's just
so.
hot. Yeah, not hot.
Hot?
It's just warm. It's warm. It's warm.
Poor
I'm
Jenna.
scared.
Poor Jenna.
I want to go home.
It's like drinking.
Get into the mic.
Fireball.
You
Yeah.
have to learn how to
Candy.
talk into the mic, you big dumb. You could tighten this, by the way. Johnny always loosens it so he could turn it. But would you guys that make you think anything? Now that I'm bringing it up, right, Jen? The about the whole simulation theory.
I think about it in the way that like it just scares me
What scares you about it?
that they can gain intelligence that you don't give them.
Yeah, what are you gonna
I
say?
feel
They
like-
can like grow, and it's like creepy that like you built something so small, and then it can like
Yeah.
almost like overpower you.
Yeah.
I mean, I recently watched. I can't quote too much because I really wasn't paying too much attention. But I was watching something about AI like a month or two ago, and they were talking about how hard it would actually be for the AI to start learning on its own and taking over.
Yeah,
They were
very hard.
They were talking about the robots from Boston Dynamics,
Yeah.
and they said it's almost impossible for our civilization in our like next 1,000-year lifetime for it to just take over and like,
mean, like,
learn on its own. But
they-
that's theories too.
Yeah, because they
so.
say that now because I think like the Wright brothers, like before they made the plane, I think it was like the New York Times or something said we won't see a plane in the sky for 200 years, and then they made it next month.
Yeah,
So I mean,
literally.
like, who knows?
Yeah,
When I
but
think of AIs, I think of that Disney movie. What is it called? Smart House.
Oh my God, the Disney Channel movie.
That used to scare me because it was an AI.
You ever watch that now? How bad
No.
it looks.
I'm still
Oh my gosh, or
scared of it.
the self-cleaning carpet. Remember that?
Scary.
Good
Nope, I
shit.
can't
The house would clean itself. Where would it all go? Who knows? It's just
That's
gone.
what's scary about it. Where would
Um,
it go?
Yeah,
But-
I always think about that show that you showed me.
Which one?
I don't know, it was like weird animation and like the robot was gonna kill the lady.
Oh, Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I wanted to watch that.
The
It's
first
pre- it's
season is
pretty
good. The
good.
second season's kind of
Oh.
cruddy
But
compared
that's
to
what
the
it
other
reminded me of. And it also just like reminds me of like those like what $12,000 sex dolls that like can think for themselves. Like out of
We are getting
$10,000
carried
phrases.
away. We are getting
Whoa,
carried
that's what it
away.
makes me think of, and it's fucking weird. They make their own facial expressions and shit. No thanks.
Do you
I've
think?
never seen that.
What-
I'll look it up later. I'll look it up
I
later.
don't know. What do you think that the like there was a lot of it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. You guys ever seen Ready Player One?
No, I have not
No.
That's a good one because there's a lot of like call outs like to all these things, and I like how in this one it kind of does the same thing with video games. Like you see some Halo stuff, you see Star Wars stuff, you see Marvel stuff. If you like really pay attention, I thought that was a lot of fun, but it didn't drown you in it, and it stayed true to the story. I really liked it for that reason. It wasn't until the end where they started going like full out like fan service, which was fine because it was at the end when he pulled out the lightsaber,
That was
and
great.
somehow they had enough money to play the Star Wars
That's
song
why I
for
was
like
guessing so
for
much
like
for the budget.
16 seconds. Like
That was
holy
crazy.
shit!
And
I
then
was
the Marvel one too.
which one? Which one?
Da-
Oh, the
da-
yeah. Oh, Chris
da-
Evans is in
yeah.
the movie.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? That's so fun. You think he got paid? Or you think he did it as a favor?
Thank you. I would get paid for it.
You think
He's-
so?
I feel like he would do it as a favor.
No idea. Like Brad Pitt was in Deadpool as a favor. He said
Oh yeah.
he
was the
all he
Deadpool
took
guy.
was a cup of coffee. He said.
Oh, really?
I feel like it
Yeah.
would be a favor. He seems like that type of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I feel like he'd be an asshole.
I kind of feel like he'd be an asshole too. I don't know.
There's also like two big YouTubers on there.
Yeah.
Jack's
Well,
Jack's
all the
Jacksepticeye-
YouTubers were big YouTubers. Or
I
big
only saw-
or big streamers.
Oh, okay. Because I only know of Septiceye guy and the guy with
Joe
the accent.
Septiceye.
No.
Yeah, like
I thought you said
I
Joe.
don't know the other people. I don't watch their channels or anything, but I do recognize them.
Oh, I
from,
don't.
Like
Yeah.
YouTube rewinds or other dumb shit, just ads for games.
Yeah. It was cool how like for a while they thought it was an actual hacker, and then they
Yeah.
was, oh my gosh, it's this guy. Bro, you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
What word was it?
Hacker.
Anyway, there's a point I wanted to bring up too. I totally forgot what it was. Shit. Oh my gosh, Timmy. Oh my gosh, Timmy. What the hell, bro?
I didn't know I could pull back that hard.
Holy shit.
At least we're all doing
Timmy.
it right.
No pussy shit. You gotta
Shut up.
pull it back.
Maybe next time you'll drink.
Anyway, well, I plan on it soon. I have to take care of a few things, all right?
Sounds so mysterious.
Anyway, God, I lost my train of thought. I had something good to say. Holy shit! Look, it shows us the guy that played the buff guy. His actual body's name's Aaron W. Reed. Right there.
Can we see?
That guy's face is fucked up.
Yeah, I'll show you. Aaron W. Reed. He's big.
Does he actually have that tattoo on his pec?
No.
No, can you imagine? He had a tattoo of a blue shirt.
Ugh.
Trying to relax.
I think that I don't know. I think that's gross.
Actually, for him to look how he did in the movie, it looked like he had to gain weight, like, and not
Yes.
work out as much.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
He had
was
to do
funny.
the opposite.
Did you guys find it funny though? Like, would you have it? Like, did you?
That?
No, the whole movie.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
really
there
I
are
good.
did. I
bits of
laughed.
it, yeah.
Yeah, because most movies that are like comedies, you're like, oh. This is
Ryan Reynolds is
entertaining.
really good at doing comedy.
The only
Or, like,
thing,
being comedic.
the only thing I have problem with Ryan Reynolds is not a problem I have with him. It's just I think
His delivery.
no, I don't want him to get old because honestly,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
he's the same character in every movie. First of all. And everyone knows that. It's no secret. But he's been doing it for the last, what, 30 years? How old is he? I'll say 20 years. He's been doing it for the last 20 years. And
but he does it good.
Oh, he
every
does it
time.
so
he catches
well.
You every time
But-
he gets you.
but now that he's a franchised character,
Yeah.
I feel like people are gonna get sick of it.
I think. Did Hitman's Bodyguard 2 come out yet?
Yeah. No
How
one
was
watched it.
Did you see it?
No.
I feel like it was bust. I didn't see it.
Oh
but
yeah. Apparently no one watched it. Like no one was even interested. I'm gonna see it eventually once it's like on TV or something.
Yeah.
But
I didn't even know they made a second one. I didn't even see.
see,
the
you
first
didn't
one.
even know. You didn't
Nope.
even know.
I knew they were making the second one. I didn't know if it came out yet or
Oh,
not.
you know what I was gonna say about this? How what's his name who passed away from the Wheel of Fortune or whatever
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Or-
that was his
For
last.
Jeopardy.
for Jeopardy.
That was his last cameo ever.
Was it really?
Yeah, isn't that
Aw.
crazy?
He goes to me. He's like, "Wait, isn't he dead?" I'm like, "Yeah, this was made during the pandemic."
Isn't
I
that
thought the same thing. I was like, didn't
Alex
he
Trebek.
die?
isn't that crazy that this
Yeah.
is supposed to come out how many years a year or two ago?
Y-
And they've got like Jacksepticeye, you can see as like sub count. I'm like, that's not his sub count. Like now it's
yeah,
different.
It's crazy. It's kind
Yeah.
of like back in time.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
But yeah, that's the last movie or like cameo or anything he did with Jeopardy.
Yeah. I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. What's going on here? But I was really disappointed. I want to go back for a second because I was really not disappointed. I was really worried that this was going to be disappointing because I kept seeing like Ryan Reynolds like show off the movie and talk about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, I really
The good
hope
thing
it
is,
doesn't.
I noticed
flop.
with all the ads is they were all around the same. What they showed you
Yeah.
in the like previews and
Yeah.
trailers were all around the same, so it didn't reveal too much.
Yeah, that's cool. So it could still flop. I mean, like it's only made like 2.2 million right now,
Yeah.
and that was for the opening night. I don't know what it's made so far. Right now it's Friday.
The
Didn't it come
The
out
numbers-
today?
Came out yesterday.
I thought it
Technically.
came out last
Ah.
week.
No, it came out on the
No.
it came out on the 13th,
Oh,
which is today.
But you could have saw it last night though.
Oh yeah.
So this is the weekend. We won't really know how well it's gonna do.
you gotta
till
wait. You gotta wait
Sunday.
till at least next week to see the real numbers.
But I'm like, it's just one of those movies that's it's just a one off, you know.
Yeah.
I'll probably never watch it again. That's another thing. Would you guys watch it again? Like,
I think if it was on TV,
it was on TV. Would you desire like, oh, let's watch Free Guy?
No.
No, right?
I have to watch it with Colin, so I have to watch it.
You have to watch it again.
Yes.
But it's still very philosophical, which I can't let go. It asked a lot of serious questions. You didn't even realize it while you were watching it. You know, like what it means to be human, what it means to be a thinking person, thinking thing.
Yeah.
And like it talked about purpose. It talked about meaning, wanting to get away from the 9-to-5 cycle. It was like, oh my gosh, man,
Right.
I don't like this. Like, because it was like saying that he wants more out of life, and all he has is what's been given. All he has is what he knows, and that's kind of like what people do. They only do what they know because their parents did it, the school teaches it. So it's kind of like really philosophical. Where it talks about how he wanted a different life, and he got it, and he still got fucked up by the man or whatever, you know.
Colin.
And then the movie kicked in. It was like, no, but he's got to win. But like, isn't that? It was really deep, and you have to do some like between the lines thinking.
Yeah, I
to-
know what you mean.
Weird,
I
right?
didn't pay too much attention to that, but
I picked up on that.
I do know
Yeah,
what
I
you mean
did
now. Looking
too.
back at
When the
it.
cappuccino scene came up, I was like, "This is getting weird."
Remember when the
I
cop was like, "You're gonna get shot."
"Yeah, someone's
or
gonna get
something.
shot today."
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my god!"
yeah, that was funny. That was
I
good.
just wanted a cappuccino.
Yeah, everyone did a really
But
the
I
like.
think maybe like
Go
going
ahead.
back to your theory, like that
Yeah.
could have been like, you know, people in your personal life telling you, "Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that. Hey, don't do that." You know, but you're like,
Like,
"Fuck
just
this. I
stay
want to
on your-
fucking I want to do
Yeah.
this."
So I was talking about how it's scary. Like, okay, so the best friend. It's scary to break the cycle. He didn't want to put the glasses on.
Yeah.
Someone handed it to him,
And he
and he
did.
still didn't do it. It's
Yeah.
scary because he didn't feel ready. But you're not supposed to do it when you're ready. You're supposed to just do it when you think of it now. So even when someone handed it to him, you're still afraid to break the cycle. And that goes back to the other thing where it also kind of talked about how even if you don't break the cycle, even if you stay with your 9-to-5, do you really need anything other than your best friend? You know, your things that you like to do. It was actually a really dense movie. No one would realize it.
Yeah. Looking back now, I see a lot more. Into
It's
it now.
really dense, right? It kind of blew my mind. And it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
And it had all the fan service, and like when he bought the shoes, that kind of broke my heart a little bit when getting the movie, how he just kept loving his life, and one day I'll get these shoes.
Like that's all he was looking for.
Yeah,
Those little
yeah.
shoes.
Eventually, of course, he got them, and then they ended up being a power-up. That was cool.
That was cool.
That
It
was
like
cool.
3 jumps. I know when you were talking about like when they kept talking about the comfort zone, I was like, huh. I was like, I liked being in my comfort zone too, but like you also have to step out of it, and that was like something really important too. And I was
Yeah.
like, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, it's it was real. It got serious. I really liked it.
But would you also consider this a rom-com?
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
I thought of
What's
it
it,
like
what's it
midway
considered
through.
on? Like,
yeah. Let me look.
Because like there was a lot of
God.
there was comedy, and then there was a lot of romance too, and I was like, I love romance. I'm a sucker for that stuff. So I was like,
Yeah, I guess it could be. I don't want to look it up yet. Free Guy genre. I want to kind of look away. What would you say it was, Timmy?
I'd say it's only listed as comedy.
And you said, what about you, Jen?
Or
Amanda.
Maybe thriller comedy.
Thriller comedy.
Thriller.
Eat the mic, bro. And what'd you say? What would you say? What genre?
Comedy.
It is comedy, action, adventure, science fiction. There's
Jesus.
no romance.
No romance.
There's not one.
That's a lie.
Which is ridiculous because
That's
so
so
much of
stupid.
it
It's so
revolves.
There was
around-
a lot.
Yeah, like that
When he
was.
got his
The whole entire movie's about
Yeah,
revolves around romance. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the entire catalyst. Like that's what made him become Free Guy.
it was the kid wrote for that.
Wrote the code for it. Yeah, and
That's
there's
so stupid.
you son of a bitch. How am I the only one doing this? Thank God I don't drink yet. Go ahead, you fucking idiots. I fucking hate
Pull it
you
back.
guys.
Pull it back.
No. Go, Timmy.
Where do you want it?
I don't just do it. Ah! Oh, that was not bad. You did it on the thumb. You son of a bitch.
Do it on the bone.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, it was really romantic. At the end of the movie, when she realizes, oh my gosh, it was him the whole time, kind of.
Yeah, I felt like that was just stupid. I'm like, it's obvious.
I know she was really dumb. I
Like,
didn't like
really
that
dumb.
actress.
I don't
either.
Really?
either.
Why not?
I liked her as the game character. I don't like her as like her in the movie.
I feel like she was just like brought up as like almost like
Jodie
stupid
Corner?
and just like
Or-
Tunnel vision.
yeah, tunnel vision. Thank you. Like she was just like set on getting her
The lawsuit.
the lawsuit
Yeah.
all together, and like she didn't notice that her best friend was in love with her this entire
Right.
time, made this whole game with her, and I was just like, you're dumb.
Like, bro, what are you doing?
Like it's
Like
obvious.
when she was on the computer and like realizing she's just like, I'm like, you're stupid.
yeah,
You're
exactly. I'm like,
stupid.
really?
It didn't bother
Yes,
me
you-
that much.
No.
Yeah, it didn't really bother me. It's kind of normal.
I just, cause like, it's like obvious.
Women, yeah.
I
No,
hate
that's
women.
pretty. That's pretty normal.
I hate women.
But yeah, a lot of it had to do with romance, and I enjoyed the romance that was in it. What I was disappointed with, though, I'm sad they didn't pull like a Doctor Who and give Free Guy his own girl, like a version of her.
Yes, I was really upset about that too. I thought the girl went
You
What?
said girl. You probably said a million times, but I finally.
No.
Ah.
What would you like?
I don't
Vodka?
know.
What did you drink already? Did you drink anything yet?
No.
Oh, first one, Jenna!
No.
Yo, good.
First one's a full shot, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
do my full shot.
Whoa. I did it up to.
Yeah, he had a full shot.
I
Okay,
did it
Jenna,
up
which
to
one?
here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Give
Do the
give her the
vodka if
no.
you're
Give her.
putting, no.
No,
The
no.
vodka. I'll do,
It's
I'll
the
do the
same-
vodka.
No, it's not the same. You don't even drink. You don't know.
It's
That's whiskey. She's
That's-
not gonna like whiskey.
I hate whiskey. No.
okay.
Vodka or
Stupid.
cinnamon?
You don't even drink. What do you mean it's the same?
No, like, I meant like the percentage of alcohol.
Percentage,
that
but
doesn't
the
matter.
taste.
Yeah.
Who cares?
If
You guys are
I
stupid.
throw up.
Are you gonna put your Mio in it?
Yeah.
That is not a full shot, loser.
I'll give it to her. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just not.
I don't drink either, Mark.
You don't run the
but
show.
here I am. Here I am.
Don't
for
you-
you.
How
for
dare
you.
How dare you look at me that way?
Should I do?
She's putting Mio in her vodka.
Should I do wicked blue citrus
Disgusting.
Mark,
or the
you'd
stuff
get it
that's
if
all
you
over
drank.
me? Tropical.
Do
fancy.
wicked blue shit, whatever. That's disgusting. Looks cool.
It's just.
Go ahead,
blue.
I
Jenna.
don't think that's enough, but
Enough what? Blue?
yeah.
Talking to the mic.
No. Just,
Enough blue.
just take it. You're not gonna taste it anyway.
take
It's gonna
it.
taste like vodka.
Go ahead.
No, it's not.
You'd need that whole
Bottoms
bottle
up.
for that to not. taste
Bottoms
like
up.
vodka.
Jenna, just take the shot.
It's
Marky,
Gatorade.
why don't you take the shot?
It's Gatorade.
You should have taken 3 by
Gatorade.
now.
Mark, that shot would put you on your ass.
It's Gatorade.
She holds her nose. Okay, that means that means in 2 minutes Amanda has to pick a shooter.
Okay.
There you go. 2
Um,
minutes. What? Wait, what?
That wasn't that
it'll be
bad.
30 minutes.
I actually
Oh.
really. You guys should try the Mio in it. It's pretty good.
Nah, I
Tasted
don't like
it,
Mio.
Or did you only taste the
I
vodka?
I should really get the lemonade.
So
The
what were you saying
lemonade's
about
the
what were you
best.
saying about the girl though? Something.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't have a problem with her though. She was fine.
Just
Oh,
like-
how she said giving Free Guy his own like version of her.
Yes, when he was like in the new like world
Yeah.
and he was walking and that girl like came up out of nowhere in that like white dress. I was like, is that
I
gonna be
didn't
a
notice that.
connection? But it wasn't. sadly enough.
Well, it's also like friendship is enough, I guess. That's kind of cool, I guess. But I was disappointed that like she like when she like was looking for Key's. It's a stupid character name, but Key's code, like in like his video. I thought she was trying to hack Free Guy girlfriend. That's what I thought she was trying to do.
I gotta hook my guy up.
Yeah, I gotta hook my guy up. Because now it's because I know it's kind of the whole thing kind of about purpose and finding your purpose. Now he's kind of eternally purposeless because he was coded to only want love, and now he'll never get it.
But he has his bromance with Buddy.
No, absolutely, which I think is cool. Yeah, but like
for the homies.
on paper though, he's kind of doomed to have nothing for the rest of his existence. So
But
it's like, oh, jeez.
do they actually like do other AI or NPCs?
Yeah, they're gonna start becoming like him and learning
They
and
are.
becoming different.
Yeah, they showed it at the end of the guy that held his hands up.
Oh, yeah, I like
I mean,
that.
now we're getting into weird territory though, because it's like he was programmed to be a certain way, but can he break away from that programming? I don't know. Before you answer that, Amanda, you ready?
Yeah.
So who takes this?
Amanda, she took the
Oh.
least amount.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh,
Oh, you got the only fireball in there.
I know.
You have to drink that whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
shot, and I think I have.
wasn't that.
I was gonna say if you want, you can switch it with that.
No, you
I'll
cannot.
do a
Okay.
shot and a half.
Let's get rid of that bad boy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pour it in the shot glass if you have to.
No.
Easier.
Nice.
Chug. Oh my god.
But so do you think they could break out of their programming?
No.
Why?
Well, then how
Yes.
did he?
Well, you never know.
But he didn't break out of his programming.
Sure.
He just
Because that would kind of
evolved into it.
Because is he the only NPC that's programmed like for a special thing? You think, or everyone has like a special thing about them?
Well, they were talking about how that one guy made like a memoir that was really, really long.
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah. So they do
philosophical.
kind of have.
About gender studies or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I like how he was
Gender
like,
roles.
I like how he was like, it's a little preachy a little bit, but otherwise it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like,
And then someone else I can't remember, but maybe they could. But I feel like the main point
I feel like
was
he
Guy.
was the first one that, or the code was most embedded in him.
yeah,
love.
I don't know. The other thing too is that when at the end when he said when they finally got to the utopia, the land of beauty, right? He was like, "What do we do now?" He's like, "We can do anything we want." It's like it's hard. It's really disappointing living a life without problems. So by nature, like humans will create problems for themselves, right? If they don't have anything wrong with them. So it's like, what do you think they'll find trouble in? Like in a utopia, what are they gonna do to occupy themselves with?
Yeah.
Eventually,
Ride
everything's
centaurs.
Yeah.
everything.
Like
Eventually,
Buddy
everything's
and
gonna
Guy
get old.
did.
Yeah, but then centaurs have rights too. It's like you can't just ride centaurs all the time.
Centaurs have rights.
Yeah, can you imagine having an entire like what's it called, civil rights movement for centaurs in the utopia? That'd be crazy. Free guy too. I want.
The part. Sorry.
Go
The
ahead.
part that made me laugh was like when they're just like, you know, and they have everybody there, like, and they're just like, all right, this is what we're gonna do, this is what you can do, blah blah blah, and then he's like, there's no corpses, right? And she's like, no, none, and then
Oh,
they're
the
just
gun
like,
violence?
oh, there's no gun violence. She's like, actually, a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot. It's a problem.
That was-
Major problem.
Major problem. Talking about, I mean, all countries, but I mean, mostly ours.
I was shocked they put that in there because
Me
like,
too.
a lot of people like they would be like, oh,
It could be a
F
political
that.
stance, yeah, but whatever. It's
It-
true.
I thought
it's true.
I thought that was funny though.
Yeah, they put it in the comedic.
I was like, well, actually, that's a pretty big
No matter what,
problem.
people are gonna take it.
Because it's not just
their
America;
own
it's the
way.
entire. I know it's political, so they are talking about America, but the entire world has a problem with that. Even countries that don't have guns, like they have a
Right.
problem with it too.
Right.
What country
Um,
doesn't have guns?
A lot.
A lot.
Really?
Like Australia,
Really?
Europe.
Didn't Russia get their guns
Europe's
taken
a
away?
continent, but yeah.
Well, all. You know what I mean.
Perfect. You got it,
Every
Timmy.
Yeah.
Put the ding on.
Yeah. 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 So
Britain,
Canada.
well,
like
yeah.
You mean England?
basic
But
England, Britain.
no, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying they
The
both.
United Kingdom, Britain,
The ones that talk like
England,
this.
Yeah,
the English Isles are all different things.
yeah, but I'm saying they like
Just say the UK.
UK to be a
There we
pol-
go.
to have a gun as a police officer. You have to be in the police for like X amount of years.
I think
You have to-
Ireland
Yeah.
might be different though.
You have to be in the. I think it's like over 5 years. You have to be in the force before you're given an
Get a
actual
little closer.
firearm.
Yeah, because they only
Bring
have
it
like
with you,
batons.
man. Bring it with you. There you go.
Kiss it.
I think I don't know, but that's what I like about the movie. It was kind of like it had its own little jokes and its own little things, but it was good writing. It was actually good writing.
Yeah.
I was surprised it was PG-13 because, like, I mean, just because of the language, but I guess that's changed. Like,
It-
you can't say fuck, but you could say shit and asshole. and
If it
stuff.
was rated
Yeah.
R, this movie would make no money.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Really?
Absolutely,
It's
because not only is it COVID, but also the Delta strain, and also we all thought it was gonna be really bad.
Yeah.
True.
So it wouldn't have made any
if,
money.
If it was rated, I didn't know what it was rated, but if it was rated R, I feel like I'd have a little less interest in it.
I wouldn't. I'd still go see
Yeah,
it.
it's
Wasn't Deadpool rated R?
Yeah, but that's totally different.
True.
Totally
Okay.
different. And now that Deadpool's had 2 movies, everyone will still go see the third. But this is a random Ryan Reynolds rated R movie during COVID, released on basically on a Thursday. Like everyone in that theater that wasn't like, I'd say 70% of those people were children.
True.
So
Yeah.
Those kids were annoying too.
They were.
it didn't bother me. I didn't really hear anything. I only heard stuff at the beginning and at the
The
end.
people next to us bothered us.
All right, tell everyone what they were doing.
They were just, I don't know what the fuck they were
They
doing. They
were
were on their phone
talking.
and spraying fucking perfume all the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man.
Doing something they're not supposed to be doing.
But
I was really sad I lost all of my popcorn.
you didn't lose all of it.
You ate a lot of it too.
That's because you let me.
A lot of it went on the
Yeah,
floor.
and then I put it off to the side because you're eating too much of it. And I was like, all right, I bought this.
Well, that was your mistake.
And
your
then my
mistake.
straw was cracked. I was so upset.
Jen had a
couldn't
horrible
dr- I
night.
really did.
Then it's gonna
And
get
the
an
cap
accident on the
didn't
way
stay
home.
on. I think I got the wrong cap for it. So every time I pick it up from the top, it would fall out. And I was hoping I didn't spill it on me. Thank God I didn't.
Like you
but
spilled it.
yeah, like I spilled the Mio on me right before this. I was just like, I'm having a rough day. That's it.
You're an idiot.
And the popcorn was so like
It was
the stuff
good.
that fell on the stuff that came out of it was all the like stuff filled with like all the butter.
I don't
and
like the
salt.
extra butter.
I love the
Extra butter is disgusting.
Yeah, it like
makes me
kills me.
nauseous and makes me greasy. It's like you want me to go there with an entire like wait staff to bring me napkins. Like I couldn't do that.
That's why I had all those napkins in my
Oh,
hands.
I
Did you
didn't
see
see- I
them?
didn't
I was
see
like
those.
hoarding them. I was just holding them
No, I
like
didn't see
this.
those. But anyway, I had a good time. I thought the writing was really good. Did you like the ending? How I don't really know what I expected, but I kind of feel like the ending was unexpected yet expected at the same time. I mean, like,
What else did you expect?
well, first of all, I thought it was cool how they had the inside man, like he's the boy, what ended up being the boyfriend was the inside guy. He was inside the real world building to hack into shit and give Free Guy like some tools to help him out. And then Taika Waititi would just be like, I hate everything, kill him and stuff.
And I know like his character was supposed to be annoying, but Jesus
Oh my
fucking
God,
Christ,
so
dude.
annoying.
I thought it was funny because I've seen him in other things. He's just a
Ugh.
good, cool guy.
I like
Yeah.
he's like, let's
Oh,
say our
the owner?
catchphrase on 3. 1, 2,
Yeah.
go back to it.
You know,
I love
he was also the director and in Thor Ragnarok. He was the Rock guy.
Was he really?
Yeah, that's
I
him.
love him.
Yeah, that's him, same
I love
guy.
The Rock.
Oh,
Same
what-
guy.
what's his
He was.
name?
He's also Hitler in.
Oh
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even
And what
realize
movie?
that.
What movie is that?
Boy in the
some-
striped pajamas?
No, no, something Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah.
I
It's
haven't
just
seen that.
It's good. It's
Boy in
really
the striped
good.
pajamas is really good.
You
Different
stupid lady.
genre.
She's like, what's the other movie you said? Her. Oh, the movie's just like Her. No, it isn't
I've
at
never
all.
seen any of these movies.
You're so stupid.
I'm not stupid. I'm trying to make
You're not stupid.
conversation.
You're sure, yeah. No.
And it was a good like balance between like how they pulled it into the real world and
Yeah.
the game. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't too much of each. It
I
wasn't-
like
I
how.
like-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I liked how they kind of like broke away to who's voicing that like tough guy in like the stash house.
Oh
like-
yeah.
And
Oh,
it was just some
yeah.
kid with a Twizzler.
Oh, yeah.
And, like I love that part because it shows like the realness of it. And he's just like being this cool guy online, but he's like just like some nerd like eating a Twizzler,
Or
like
the
yelling
little
at his
girl,
mom.
too.
The little girl,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yelling
like
at
that
his
big
mom.
buff guy with
Waste
the
his
mohawk.
ass.
Yeah.
Waste is that? Where's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
motherfucker's at?
And the motherfucker.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I like how they actually show you what the animation looked like. So what humans were
Oh,
seeing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It showed you
was
that they were actually video game animation and not real people. That was interesting. I thought that was cool.
I feel like Ryan Reynolds in the beginning didn't look like Ryan Reynolds. Is that weird?
I don't know what you mean. Yeah.
Like his face didn't look right, and then once like he started like leveling up, he looked more like Ryan Reynolds to me. I felt like his
Were you
face.
closing your eyes at the beginning of the movie?
No, no,
Squinted a little bit.
I don't think so. He just looked different. Like his facial features, like just looked different, and then
This movie's a little blurry.
It was
maybe.
a little blurry. No, Grandma, that's your cataracts.
I don't know. That's just And then like once he started leveling up and like like more character development, I was like, oh, he looks like Ryan Reynolds now.
I think maybe you're talking about like his character turned into more of Ryan Reynolds. As it went on,
Maybe.
not
Maybe
as
that
not as
was
like
it.
looks.
Yeah.
I also think it.
Because I'll agree with like the character development. Like he developed more
Yeah,
into like
I was
his
gonna say-
person as he leveled up.
it progressed pretty nicely because when I'm writing, or if I were to write this movie, I'd be like, okay, he's gonna steal glasses. That's got to be a whole like 10 minutes of this movie. No, it was like 30 seconds where he stole the guy's glasses and became Free Guy. Like it actually, it didn't bother me. What?
Do we have the same word?
I have it, but I don't know if it counts.
Be careful, because if you say it and it doesn't count, everyone knows what your word is.
Probably not the word I'm
And
thinking of.
and
I
Jenna's,
don't know how to
Jenna's,
ask if it counts.
Jenna's
though.
already interrupted me, so you can't claim it anymore. You have to do it while the person's either still talking or there's dead air. Ooh, I don't know what it was. Now I'm scared. But I like the progression.
Yeah. I like that one part, like towards the end, where the guy watching the TV, and he's just like, "That guy's a hero." That made me laugh so hard. I have no idea.
Oh yeah,
why.
the security guard. You did it on purpose, you piece of garbage.
No, I actually didn't, because I was talking about.
I'm angry now.
Why
Go
did you
ahead.
throw that?
Because I can throw my garbage.
Does your hand hurt yet?
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
All the way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, cut that out.
Cut that out. Don't say that.
I might-
Cut that out.
That was a little too much there, Mark.
I did not mean that at all. I might have to cut that out. That was horrible. Fuck, that fucking hurt.
Just put like a voice over.
No, like
Just cut in with, ow.
But do you guys like the end fight with Dude?
No.
You didn't?
No, that was funny.
I liked
It
it.
was funny when once like the sword and the lightsaber
Yeah.
came in. I liked that.
I thought it was good.
No, the whole scene was funny. That was
yeah,
good.
I liked the whole thing.
I didn't like how dude looked. Like I know
He's
he
supposed to
was.
look stupid.
I know
He's
he was supposed to.
unfinished.
He looks
said
like
he-
a.
They
like
said
a
he
buff
looked
Wreck-It
stupid and he's
Ralph.
only-
Yeah. I don't know.
Like his face
I
is
liked
so
I didn't like
weird.
his boxers coming over and it said game over. I was like, that's gross.
I liked it. I liked,
You liked them?
and I liked the whole Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
You know how it showed, like, I think the thing he used to lift Dude up, I think that's from the video game. I'm probably totally wrong, but it looked like it was from Destroy All Humans. It was an Alien video game that came out in like 2004, 2006. And then how you played the Portal thing. It was so cool.
Yeah.
I liked the portal. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do you?
How-
Portal's such a good game.
Never played it.
Great.
I thought like when the two portals were open and his glasses were like on the floor, I thought Buddy was gonna put them on,
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
and I was like, no, why'd you throw? Like this could have been your chance to be like a cool
that's what I
guy.
thought he was gonna do.
I,
You know?
But then
I did expect him to put him on.
But then when he sent them through the portal, I wasn't angry. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah,
whatever.
it makes sense.
Were you guys disappointed with the size of the Utopia? How
yeah,
it
was
looked
really,
really small.
I was like, but you know what? Like
Yeah, but it
two
was a-
teenagers made it.
Yeah, it was.
It was
a
an
piece
indie
of-
game. So
It was an indie game. These poor people have like 2 square miles to live
well, they made
on.
it bigger. when
I just
they-
think it's
when they
funny. I
got
was
it.
like, oh, it's nothing.
It's like this big.
Also, you know how like they were destroying the servers? Where the fuck? Why did the sky and the ocean disappear?
he
Are-
didn't destroy those servers.
yeah, but I mean, like, are they in like Neverland? Like, what happened?
No, he said the last servers was that little strip, and like the sky and the ground were still there.
Sure. Okay.
No, I'm siding with you.
No, yeah, what I'm saying
Oh.
is, yeah, sure, okay. Like, as if you're the director, writer, it's
Oh.
like, all right, buddy.
Yeah,
It's stupid.
it's a
It doesn't
little
make any
hole.
sense.
It's
Yeah.
a hole in
Is
it.
that what servers look like for video games? Like, is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for all things basically.
That's a lot.
I just love how like when he like
Oh,
when
wait.
Antoine. What?
Nothing.
Why'd you hit it?
Because you talked too quickly.
Oh.
Thank you. What was it?
Continue. Don't worry about it.
I was
bitch.
saying when
Don't call me that.
I was saying
Sorry.
when Antoine was like, "Oh, which server is it?" And then he's, "Damn it!
I knew it was that
it's
word. I was like, I'm never
server.
saying that again.
I'm never saying that again."
What do you
Give
want?
me the gold slogger. Fuck Fireball. I hate it. It's gross.
Yeah.
Wow, Ghost
Now that
Slugger
I've
is
had
a
this-
fan favorite. I'm gonna have to stop buying it then.
But anyway, what I was saying was when Antoine was looking at the servers, he's like, which server is it? And then the fucking guy, even though he said, Free Guy's my boy, he goes, oh, that one.
I know.
No,
I
Or he
hated
goes
him.
like
He
agrees
gave
with
up.
them.
He gave up the servers for. He goes, there are these ones.
No, all of them were. He said, which one is the server? He's like, well, they're all the servers, but why are you
but then
doing this?
He's like,
Yeah.
is it this one? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you could have just stopped him.
I know.
Well,
He
he didn't say this one because the entire room was
No,
the.
Antoine said, like,
Well,
didn't
he said
point
this
to
one, and then
He did.
after it, he goes. He realized what he was actually doing, and then he was like,
okay.
"I'm not gonna let you do this anymore."
Oh, okay.
He kept saying like my boy Keys, and then like he just kept
You
fucking
just let him
over.
do it.
I
Just
was
let
like-
him do it.
But I also
Yeah, that
thought
was
like he was
annoying.
gonna use the axe. Antoine was gonna like kill the girl. I don't know why I thought that. I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
It's like a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Just chops her head
What
off.
was the shitty friend's name? Because he wasn't. Had no redeemable qualities.
No.
Like,
I
and then
have
at
no
the end, he became a best friend. It's like, fuck off. It's stupid.
Yeah, they were in the room together. He's like, "Go get her," and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, where'd you
Yeah.
come from?
Yeah, why did they invite him onto their new business? like-
"He's a backstabber."
Yeah, he's a piece of garbage.
He literally like stayed in the background and was just like, oh, everything's going wrong for him. It's fine.
And
I mean, he was like put down by his boss and like controlled by his boss, so he was just doing what he was
Yeah.
told. He was just-
And he was also
He
like,
was
"Why don't
he
we?"
was a
he didn't
what do you
want to
call
speak
it?
up, little bitch.
No. Well, yeah. He was a what is it? An NPC or something?
Yeah, NPC.
He was his own NPC.
Like when Anton was like, "What do we do about Guy?" And he's like, "Why don't we just shut down the servers?" And I was like, "Why?" I'm like, "You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have said that."
Why have you done this?
I also want to know how much Keys made because he had an awesome apartment.
Yeah, dude.
He did.
Yeah, how much
I was
money
like-
was
I mean,
he
he
making?
sold the game for millions of dollars. They said.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Oh.
really?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he worked. What an idiot! What an idiot!
And,
And then he-
Well, he sold the
coding.
game,
Yeah.
went to the company, and then while he was working there, they instead of releasing it and making it bigger, the guy put it on the shelf and stole the
Right.
code.
And
Oh,
then,
that's
and then
right, yeah.
Antoine even said, like, hey, do you want to be in programming? He's like, no. And I'm like, dude, take his money and go.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
He just, like, downgraded himself on purpose.
You see all like the stuff Keys had in his apartment too, like the Pac-Man ghost and stuff. It's like
That
when,
was
imagine if you're an
cool.
adult that makes that much money and just I could buy stupid things now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that sounds great.
That's him now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix my whole truck.
That'll be
Yeah.
me soon.
I'm gonna buy a block
hopefully.
of metal and carve it into a truck somehow.
I never
Hey.
spent. I never spent a dime on that truck. That shit was free.
the other one.
Now I'm spending money on it.
Yeah, well, you had no
Why-
argument.
I got it for free to rebuild it.
Anyway, yeah, I like. I'm trying to find like more like parallels between the real life and the game.
Well, this game reminds me of
GTA.
Ding.
Ah.
And
That's
Holy
actually
shit.
lucky because I
If-
wasn't gonna say
Wait,
that.
did
but
you
it's
say
one of
did
my
it say
words.
Grand Theft Auto or GTA?
Grand Theft Auto? Come on.
No,
I'd
it doesn't count.
I'd
Yeah.
count it.
No, because I'll tell you why it doesn't count. Because Grand Theft Auto would be an entire phrase, and that's what you wrote down.
But it means the same thing.
No, you can't. It doesn't count.
All right, whatever.
You're so happy.
I'd count that. Part.
I
Yeah,
know.
what
I
the
want
fuck?
to, but I got.
That's like somebody saying WTF and what the fuck is the same thing.
It's not.
I'll
It
take,
is.
I'll take the shot. It's okay.
Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you from taking a shot, but I gotta make sure the rules are followed. She did not say what you wrote down. That's right.
Aw.
I should
You
have been
idiot.
like, oh, what's GTA?
If anything,
I think I would have got it. by
if
then.
anything, I say it's more like Saints Row.
Yeah, but the newer one where you could be like a superhero.
Wait, half a
All the
shot?
Saints Row.
No, this
Yeah.
is well technically if you want to follow the rules that would have been, it was an entire phrase, so it'd be a full shot.
What's a Saints Row?
Saints Row is like a goofier Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh, how can you get much goofier than that?
Well, it's so much more like there's more like dumb shit to buy.
Oh,
more dumb,
okay.
like where GTA is like
Did they like rip it off?
not really.
No.
It was more.
No.
It just they wanted their I can't speak. A
I have
competitive-
no idea what you're trying to
they
say.
wanted something to compete with GTA.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
even
At the
say
time.
it's competing with it.
It-
It's just a.
Just a
It's like an
goof
over
off.
like where GTA like most in like the story mode.
It's like a
most of-
spoof. It's like a
Yeah.
GTA spoof, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Like where GTA
So it's
in the
meant
main
to be
game
worse
stays
than it.
stays real.
Yeah.
Like
It's meant to be
what-
goofy.
what happens in GTA could technically happen in real life.
Yeah.
The stuff in Saints Row doesn't.
It's
is
not
Okay.
happening.
No, like there's gunships, VTOLs,
Oh, okay,
laser
okay.
cannons.
Yeah,
that-
you can jump
Laser
15 feet to get into someone's car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You-
Gotcha.
like the
yeah,
missions are ridiculous.
Yeah, I only played GTA when I was like younger, so
It's definitely evolved.
Yeah.
I
I know. I saw like the new graphic. I was like, what the fuck is this?
All I remember are the strippers that would like glitch.
Yeah,
every
that's what
time.
I remember.
when we used to play together.
I had
Oh,
the,
they just
watch
moving
it.
in there like.
I bought the game. I had the game for like
I
a
was like,
week.
No, my friend had it, and we would play all the time. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on with these strippers?"
They're glitching.
I was surprised that when fucking what's his name Channing Tatum was I know what you want. I'm surprised he didn't like spawn a stripper. I thought that's where it was going. It'd be funny because he was a stripper in his Magic Mike.
Oh, you're right. I couldn't figure. For some reason when I saw him, I was like, "Is that John Cena?" And I was like, "No, that's Channing Tatum."
Yeah.
Like the first thing I was like,
Yeah, I
John
wasn't
Cena?
sure if it was him because I wasn't like used to like just like the whatever chin hair he had going
yeah,
on, and I was like,
the
"Who the
buzz
fuck's that
cut.
guy?"
I was
Yeah.
like,
What are some references you guys caught on? Like besides the Star Wars?
"What types of references?"
Anything.
Okay.
Anything that
Well,
that's
I was just thinking more adult references because there's always adult references, like in PG-13 movies for that reason, where he was just like, "No, Mom, that's my favorite sock," and I'm like,
that
"Oh
was-
my god,
Yeah.
that's disgusting."
Well, explain the scene real quick.
I don't know.
Oh,
Explain the scene.
Like,
the kid's in the room on his playing the game on his
Oh,
thing, and
yeah.
his mom starts vacuuming, cleaning his room and everything, and he's streaming, and he just started yelling at his mom.
Yeah, but when he was yelling, the voice didn't. You just saw Channing Tatum yell, "Mom,
Yeah.
Mom, you'll have therapy for the rest of your life if you touch that. That's my special sock. That's my special sock. Don't touch it." And it, yeah, that was
and
funny.
it's so funny because
Ryan
like,
Reynolds is just like,
yeah, he's just
his
like, "What's
character's like,
happening?"
he's like,
yeah.
what are you saying?
And then like when he was like touching him, he's like, "You're touching it. You're touching it." He's just like, "I am." And we're like, "Okay."
me and Marky both looked at each other and was like, "That's Timmy and his mom."
Yeah, when you were
Put the
like, "Put the
cookies
cookies on the
at the
table."
Or your mom asked you to put the candy canes on the Christmas tree. You just
Put the box of
box
candy canes
like
on
an
the tree.
asshole.
Yeah, and his mom's like, "Oh, Timmy,
My favorite boy.
my favorite little idiot." Oh my god, my habaneros.
Not the habaneros.
Timmy's dying. But yeah, they did a really good job showing the real person and the video game person.
Yeah.
And I think the actors did a great job. I think the characters were good, and I think it was a fun time. I wouldn't object to seeing it again, but I wouldn't do it on my own. However, I feel like I kind of want to like go make a new YouTube channel just to make a video essay about how deep this movie actually is, because it's actually there's a lot, and there's so much stuff that I picked up on while watching it that can't even remember what I was thinking about. But there's a lot. It gets deep. And I really think that's very interesting. And almost no one's gonna see this movie. I honestly don't think it's gonna do very well at the end of the day. But the writers were knew they were putting some little things in there. And even if they didn't, they did it by accident, which is even cooler.
Yeah.
Because life was inserted into this movie by accident because everyone feels the same way. And I don't know how much you know about simulation theory, Jenna, but it's a huge topic in the tech community. Elon Musk talks about it. Mark Zuckerberg talks about it. They that's the thing. Is what if? And a lot of papers have been written, and a lot of thought experiments have been done, and theories have been made. And it's the odds. I don't know, you might be able to remind me. The odds of us being in a simulation is very high. Very high.
I sometimes think I'm in a simulation.
Yeah.
Sometimes think everything is
you
fake.
won't know for sure, but it's very high. It's very probable.
Well, isn't it like what? Don't look at the message I sent you.
Okay.
Um.
You sent me your words,
Yeah.
idiot.
Well, I only have one left, but no, this isn't that where deja vu comes from? Like people think it's like
That- yeah, I was gonna-
simulation.
Like
There's a lot
sometimes
of
I'll get
theories.
deja vu though, and I'll be like, I'm sitting there this
It's
is
too
I know I'm like
specific.
It is
I know
way
for a
too
fact this
specific.
has never happened before.
Yeah.
Why is it so familiar? And it'll be something brand new that I've never done before. And I'm like, why is this
Yeah,
this creepily familiar?
it's fucking weird.
But then you have people with reincarnation theory
Do
and
you
all that.
guys realize what this movie has done to us? Look what we're doing right
This
now.
is weird.
We're having a philosophical conversation because of Free Guy, because of a movie that Ryan Reynolds said the word "fucking" and talked to a goldfish. That's the movie.
Goldie.
My word.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Your last word and I said it.
Yeah.
Poor Mark.
Yeah, you're talking to a goldfish. What's
I
his
used to be-
name?
Please, Amanda.
Goldie.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
At least I'm doing it right.
I
Johnny
can't
would be proud.
I can't believe this movie got us to talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
The simulation theory, those odds are ridiculous.
Very probable. Very probable.
Watch stuff on it, you'll be freaked out.
It is. It.
I won't.
But
I don't want to think
but
about
no.
it.
But no. Watch it, Jenna, and then remember what Buddy said. He said that I don't care if I'm in a simulation because I've lived a good life and I'm right here with my best friend trying to get him through some hard times, and I know that at this moment I exist, and so do you, as far as I know, right? I exist, and I'm okay with that. Like I talked to one of the podcasts we did on MGC. We talked to a guy that
Shameless plug.
he's a UFO researcher. It's on the same channel.
I know.
He's a UFO researcher, and I asked him if he'd be upset if he was in a simulation theory, and he said no. I'm 40 years old. I have a daughter and a wife, and I've lived a happy life. And if I found out tomorrow I'm in a simulation, nothing would change. I'd still be very happy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would be freaked the fuck out.
I would.
I'd freak out, but I'd be like, what am I gonna do?
Because
Yeah.
I don't have a good relationship with my internal self yet. So I'd be like, now how am I gonna figure this out?
Now what do I do?
So, but that the fact that this movie is making us
I need
talk
some
about
time
this.
off work if I found that. I'd be like, yeah.
Everyone
I
would.
need to take it 2 weeks.
I just can't believe it's like the Matrix, but a comedy. That's what this was.
Yeah.
It's like a comedic Matrix.
I'll be like, well, I guess my debt means nothing now, so.
Gotta do the cool moves like that.
Yeah, good job, Jen. Woo! But anyway, we're coming up to the end. I'm gonna do Johnny's job again. I feel like I want to call him.
Yeah,
Oh, call
call
him.
him.
No, he's like really sick actually.
I want to hear who.
Hello.
I liked how they also brought up that like all the people like have
How you gonna get his
catchphrases,
voice?
like all
It-
the
my phone connects
NPCs.
to this.
It's
Oh, okay.
like when I used to play games like that, like I always heard them. I'm like, God, those are annoying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm texting Johnny. I don't want to bother him. He's like, I called him yesterday, or he called me, and he sounded really bad. So I'm not gonna bother him because he honestly might be sleeping right now.
No phone a friend.
No, but I'm gonna offer up a movie, a recommendation, and it's something I already said already. It's Ready Player One. I really liked it. It's a book too. The people that said they read the book and watched the movie, they hated it.
I wanted to see the movie. I just haven't found the
Oh,
time to
it's
just
really
sit
good.
down and watch it.
I really liked it because, like, I could.
That's like it's something I really want to watch, but I haven't found the time where I can sit there, enjoy it,
Yeah.
watch it like
Well,
on my own at home. I just don't have the time to
There's
do that.
a video game that's still in the process of being made, but people will play it if you have a strong enough computer. It's called Star Citizen, and it's basically what Cyberpunk was supposed to be. And it's
Oh,
incredible.
I might start playing that again because I heard they got like
Well-
tons of the bugs fixed.
Probably. But hold on, look. So it's Star Citizen is crazy, and like they can't really play that game until a Ready Player One thing comes out. And what Ready Player One is, for anyone that doesn't know, it's you put on these characters, like real life people, put on like masks, and they're in a video game. It's virtual reality, and they have suits that make you feel things in the game. They have like treadmills that make you could run all over the place, but stay in one spot in the real world. It's really cool, and I really like the fan service. I like how it shows you people being Spartans from Halo, being Pac-Man, being the Iron Giant. Like, it was really cool. The story is good. The CGI is really good. It's been out for maybe like 3 or 4 years now, maybe 5 actually. So I don't know if the CGI held up, but the story is really good. I really liked it. Apparently, people that read the book don't like it, but it's jam-packed with a lot of story. I really like it. I think you should take a look at it. I don't think you can get it anywhere.
I think
For
it's on
free?
HBO Max.
HBO
I thought I saw
Max.
it on there.
Where can I?
If it's on HBO
watch
Max, it's not free.
Ready. Well, it's still a streaming service, so I'd say it. Right now, you can watch Ready Player One on HBO Max or TNT. You're able to stream Ready Player One. But okay, yeah. So you could if you have a subscription, watch it there. Otherwise, you just rent it on YouTube or something.
I watch it on
pirate.
HBO Max.
It's figure out. I don't know how to pirate anything, but that's I think it'd be a great recommendation because this is the video game movie. And honestly, guys, go watch Free Guy because I want it to be successful. I want it to do good, and you're gonna get a lot more out of it if you more than you think anyway. If you haven't realized from listening to this podcast, but before we end, let's say the words that we did. All of our words, just all of our words. The ones that we did call out, and the ones that we didn't. I'll go first.
Oh, I deleted some of mine.
Well, you had to send those to me.
I did? Oh, wait. I remember that.
Big dummy.
I remember.
So the words that I called people out on were NPCs, girl, and servers. The other ones were background and video game.
Everybody said all of mine. So simulation. Oh no, I have one left. So simulation, Grand Theft Auto or GTA, Goldfish, and security guard are the ones that were said, and bank was the one that wasn't.
Nice, Jenna.
I have NPC, artificial intelligence, free city, sunglasses, and don't have a good day, have a great day. That's why I tried talking about catchphrases. And I'm like, fuck, no.
That would have been a crazy one.
I know.
I had NPC sunglass people. I didn't know if that counted before when you said
people.
sunglasses. Janice would have counted, but she didn't call
What
it.
else you got?
You said sunglasses?
Yeah, because I went and you're like, do you have the same one as me? And I was like, I don't know. Coffee, hacker, and code. I got you on hacker and code.
Yeah, I gotta be careful.
And then you got NPC
I'm doing
first,
most of
so-
the talking right now. God, I feel like Johnny. This is what Johnny's job is
And
to
if
do
Jenna
most
said
of the
fucking
talking.
espresso, I'm like, say fucking coffee.
I said cappuccino.
You should say
Get it right.
cappuccino.
I
You
said
should've
that too.
cappuccino.
Say
yeah,
coffee.
I think I said that too.
That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Next episode is gonna be on, I think, reminiscence. I'm not too sure, but I'm excited. And that's about it. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, and Johnny, feel better. Okay. All right.
Later,
Goodbye.
Johnny.
Bye.
Bye.